The thing that attracts me most to this work, although it's a rare disease, sickle cell is the most common inherited blood condition in the U.S. Florida has the highest rates. We think there are roughly 8,500 people in the state living with sickle cell, but they could be far more. The creation of this registry will go a long way in helping that. And what we're doing with Medicaid is making sure that it would potentially cover patients when new drugs come out. There are drugs and pharmaceuticals being developed right now that would potentially be curative and allow people like Representative Joseph's cousin to not have to die so needlessly. I want to thank my co-prime sponsor, who I'm going to kick it to if that's okay, Mr. Speaker, to continue with the close. I would like to thank the Sickle Cell Foundation, all of the partners and coalition groups we've been working with, and of course, Speaker Renner, who adopted this as a priority and has made sure that it's gotten through the finish line. Thank you to all the committee chairs who heard this good bill. And now I'll kick it over to Representative Campbell.
Representative Campbell, you're recognized from Leader Driskell's desk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is awkward because everybody has said all the points I was going to touch on. So I just want to say thank you because what we're doing here, we're about to see lives saved. What you've heard from some of my colleagues here have stories of how this has affected people in their lives. But imagine that across multiple Floridians across the state. And so we're going to see a longevity of lifespan of individuals with sickle cell traits and sickle cell disease. We're going to see generations living and knowing the education of how this can better themselves in society. And so with that being said, I too just want to say thank you. Thank you to the Health and Human Services Committees, especially Chris McElroy. You were a big help in this. And I want to send a special thank you and shout out to former Representative Camilla Brown. This was something that she came up with and was working on prior to leaving us in the House. And so without her dedication and leadership, this would not be where it's at here today. And I also want to say a special thank you to Leader Driskell. Having the sickle cell bill and being able to present it with my leader as a freshman is just that more special. And so I ask that you guys vote up on this bill. And if you haven't got a chance, please co-sponsor it because it is that important. 1 out of every 13 Black babies have a sickle cell trait or sickle cell disease. So I ask that, and I close with that, Mr. Speaker.